Hello, my dear students. Welcome at English 2. إن شاء الله in this video we'll start by unit 7. إحنا طبعا عارفين إن إحنا في English 1 خدنا 6 units وده second half of the book. ده الجزء الثاني من الكتاب. فهتلاقي الكتاب عندك بادئ من unit 7 على أساس إن أنت مخلص 6 units في English 1. أول حاجة عندي خالص unit 7 don't drink water. Now we will start from unit 7, page 42. Don't drink the water. We will deal with the first part of it, Snapchat window on the words. Okay, if we have a look at page 42, exercise 1, Snapchat window on the words, هنلاقي عندنا إن إحنا عندنا 3 كلمات أنا حددتهم لك إن هم مهمين في البارت ده. أول حاجة population. What does population mean? Yes, سكان. The second word coastline. Yes, ساحل. The third word is independent. معناها مستقل. طبعا الأوبزيت بتاعها dependent. Independent يعني مش بتعتمد على حد. You don't depend on anyone. Dependent you really depend on someone or something. هنيجي نبص second part عندي page 43 في word power. Again page 43 exercise 5 في word power. في الجزء ده هنلاقي مكتوب ايه؟ See yourself. Look at these phrases about countries and arrange them into 4 categories. زي ما أنا محددة كده قدامك هتلاقي مكتوب عندي good points. اوكي. هتلاقي عندي sightseeing و transportations. ممكن نلاقي كمان كلمة problems. المطلوب مني إن أنا أعمل إيه في البارت ده؟ موجود عندي الفور بارتس أو الفور items دول وأنا المفروض إن أنا هحط تحتيهم أوكي الحاجة اللي تتناسب معاه. يعني إيه الكلام ده؟ هنقول بالتفصيل. يعني لو أنا بصيت لأول حاجة خالص عندي exciting cities. لو أنا قلت إن أنا عندي some exciting cities in Egypt إحنا نعتبر ده good points ولا problem ولا sightseeing ولا transportation. Yes, it's a good point. Okay. High crime rates. معدل الجريمة عندي عالي جدا in my city. Do you think this is a good point, problem, sightseeing or transportation? Sure, it's a problem. أكيد دي طبعا عندي problem. Okay. لو أنا عندي excellent trains. Do you think it's a good point, problem, sightseeing or transportation? Excellent, of course it's a transportation and so on. المطلوب مني إن أنا هفكر في باقي الكلام. Fantastic museums, reasonable hotels, safe at night, poor roads, good prices. كل واحدة من دول أحطها تحت الpoints suitable with it. If it was good point ولا problems ولا sightseeing ولا transportation. Okay, ناخد بالنا كويس and all the words in this exercise are important. كل الكلمات اللي عندي هنا it's very important. Okay, like what should we do in that exercise? You will choose a city from your country and write about it with the same way. يعني إيه الكلام ده؟ For example أنا أختار مثلا سويس وهبدأ أتكلم عنها. What are the problems in that city? The good points, sightseeing, transportation. You can choose a city from Egypt or a city from any other country. It's up to you. Then you will have an exercise at page 25 in your workbook. Remember, the workbook is the second part of your, again, page 25 from your workbook. Exercise 1. Choose the best words to complete this sentence. Okay, you will answer from A to E, then we will check together the answer. Again, you will choose the best word to complete this sentence from A to E, and I'll check with you the right answer. Now it's time of grammar. The grammar of this part is the difference between so and because. Again, the difference between so and because. خلينا نشوف two examples اللي قدامي. I was tired, so I went to bed. Again, I was tired, so I went to bed. Second exercise, I went to bed because I was tired. I went to bed because I was tired. What is the difference? خلونا كده نفكر واحدة واحدة. أنا كنت تعبان ومرهق علشان كده أنا رحت استريحت أو نمت. I was tired happened first. This is the reason for going to the bed. Okay? ده كان السبب اللي خلاني إن أنا رحت أستريح. لكن I went to bed happened after feeling tired. It's the result of feeling tired. طيب خلينا أديكوا example تاني يوضح لنا أكتر. I want to see the pyramids. أنا نفسي أوي أشوف الأهرامات. عملت إيه؟ So I visited Egypt. فقررت إن أنا هزور مصر. So I visited Egypt. طب لو جينا استخدمنا معاه because I went to Egypt أو I visited Egypt. Why? Because I want to see the pyramids. عشان أنا كنت عايز أشوف الأهرامات. فهمنا الفرق؟ Again في عندي حاجة اسمها result وفي حاجة اسمها so. واحنا بعد ما نخلص السلايد أو البرزنتيشن دي في عندي فيديو هنتفرج عليه هيوضح لنا كمان أكتر الفرق بين so because. الفرق بين الريزن والريزلت. طيب نيجي نتكلم عن حاجة بالتفصيل. أول حاجة بنتكلم عليها هي because. أوكي؟ بيقول لي هنا مكتوب إيه؟ Because it is used to give the reason for something. Because دي بقولها لما أكون عايز أقول سبب لحاجة. في example عندي Mary is in bed because she's got the flu. هي ليه ماري قاعدة في السرير؟ عشان عندها برد. Mary is in bed. Why? Because she's got the flu. We couldn't go out because I was in a hurry. ليه ما قدرتوش تخرجوا؟ علشان أنا كنت مستعجل جدا. إيه السبب هنا؟ إن أنا I was in a hurry. We couldn't go out because I was in a hurry. I took a taxi because I was in a hurry. ليه خدت تاكسي؟ علشان برضو أنا كنت مستعجل. فلو لاحظنا هنا هنلاقي إن because بيجي بعديها السبب the reason. ولو سألت why هتلاقي الإجابة اللي هي من أولها because. طيب الكلام اللي فات ده كان بالنسبة ل because. إن دلوقتي الكلام ده بالنسبة ل so. It is used to talk about the result of something. It links to actions and therefore examples. يعني إيه الكلام ده؟ يعني so بتبقى نتيجة. يعني إيه؟ ناخد كده examples. I am tired. I'm going to bed. عشان أنا تعبان. هروح أنام شوية في السرير. I'm tired so I'm going to bed. علشان أنا تعبان أنا هروح السرير. طب لو أنا كنت عايزة أعملها because هقول إيه؟ I'm going to bed because I'm tired. هنعمل كده inversion أو هنعكس السنتنس. Another example. They were late so they missed the train. اتأخروا فعشان كده هم ما لحقوش القطر. لو حبيت أعمل الجملة دي because هتبقى إزاي؟ They missed the train because they were late. يبقى لو حبيت أحول السنتنس من so because هعمل inversion هقلب. ده بقى اللي احنا قلنا قبل كده. طب السنتنس اللي فاتت قلنا it was raining so we took an umbrella. لو حبيت اعملها because وده هيجيلي في الفاينل طبعا وفي الميد والكويزز ان شاء الله اللي هنعملها هجيب لك sentence ب because واقول لك change it using so او العكس. We took an umbrella because it was raining. لاحظوا في السلايد اللي فاتت كان it was raining الأول وبعد كده so وبعد كده the second part of the sentence. هنا عملنا العكس. يبقى كل اللي أنا أقدر أستفيد منه هنا أو أقدر أعرفه إن أنا بعمل inversion between so and because. طيب another example. She loves veggies so she wants a salad. عشان هي بتحب الخضروات فعشان كده هي عايزة سلطة. So طب لو كانت السنتنس دي because هتبقى ايه؟ She wants a salad because she loves veggies. عرفنا خلاص نعملها ازاي؟ برضو هناخد examples تانية. I'm tired because I ran the marathon. Why are you tired? Because I ran the marathon. Yes. هنا عملت because عشان جاي بعديها الريزلت. طب تيجي نجرب كده نعملها بسو. يلا I'll give you some seconds. I ran the marathon so I'm tired. Very good. I did not buy a bottle of Pepsi because I like Coke more. ليه مش جبتش إزازة بيبسي؟ علشان أنا بحب الكوكا كولا أكتر يعني. ف why didn't you buy a bottle of Pepsi? Because I like Coke more. طيب لو كانت so I like Coke more so I didn't buy a bottle of Pepsi.
Yesterday, I went to bed early because I was really tired. But I couldn't sleep. It was too hot, so I opened the window. I tried to sleep, but a mosquito flew in. It was so annoying. Hi everyone! Welcome to S&J English. Today we will talk about two conjunctions which are often confused. So and because. Let's look at how they are used. First, let's talk about so. The structure is reason, so, result or action. I was tired, so I took a break. I was tired happened first. It is the reason for taking a break. Reasons come before so. Please note that we write a comma in front of so. It was very hot, so I opened the window. It was very hot happened first, and it's the reason for opening the window. Now let's move to because. The structure is result or action, because, reason. I opened the window because it was very hot. I opened the window is the result of feeling hot. It's the action I took. Reasons come after because. Please note that we don't write a comma in front of because. Lucy is hungry because she didn't eat breakfast. Lucy is hungry is the result of not eating breakfast. Why didn't you come to work yesterday? Oh, because I went to play tennis. How was the game? It started raining, so we couldn't play. Why didn't you come to work yesterday? Because I went to play tennis. How was the game? It started raining, so we couldn't play. Now we will look at some sentences. Please decide which one to use, so or because. Let's practice. Amy was late. She missed her train. So or because. Amy was late is the result. She missed her train is the reason. As we learned, reasons come after because. Because is the correct word here. Amy was late because she missed her train. I don't like to travel. I haven't been to many countries. I don't like to travel, so I haven't been to many countries. I didn't go to the class. I was sick. I didn't go to the class because I was sick. I was in a hurry. I took a taxi. I was in a hurry, so I took a taxi. I made a cup of tea for you. Thanks. Why are you being nice to me? Well, because I need to borrow some money. Again? You said you would be careful this month. I know, but it was Mike's birthday, so I had to buy him a nice present. Then we went to the fancy Japanese restaurant, because he loves sushi. After that, we went dancing, and then it was too late. So I see. But I can't help you because I'm broke too. See you, everyone. Thanks for watching, everyone. Are you ready for some more practice?
Now it's time of exercise. ناخد أكتر تطبيق عملي شوية على الكلام اللي احنا قلناه ده في الجرامر. أنا عندي دلوقتي exercise. You have to choose so or because. So or because. I'll answer with you some sentence and you will answer the rest of them. Number 1. I went home early. I was very tired. So or because. يلا خد وقتك في التفكير. I went home early. I was very tired. أنا رحت البيت بدري. Because ولا so? Yes, because I was very tired. Number 2. Ali wants to learn English. He took an English course. علي عايز يتعلم English فقرر إن هو ياخد English course. فقرر دي اللي احنا ممكن نسميها إيه؟ Very good. So he took an English course. Number 3. Sarah went shopping. She had no food. So or because? Excellent. Sarah went shopping because she had no food. طب لو أنا فكرت في السنتنس دي وعايزة أخليها، إحنا هنا قلنا إنها because، وأنا حبيت إن أنا أخليها بسو. Sarah had no food, so she went shopping. My uncle's car was very old. He sold it. هي عربيته كانت قديمة أوي و old fashioned، فقرر إن هو يبيعها. Amazing. So, my uncle's car was very old, so he sold it. Number 5, he didn't go to the meeting. He was ill. Thanks a million, because he was ill. He didn't go to the meeting because he was ill. He was ill, so he didn't go to the meeting. عرفنا ازاي الفرق بين because و so؟ وازاي ان انا لما تجيلي so اخليها because والعكس. I hope you find it good. Exercise 7 page 44. في exercise 7 هتلاقي مكتوب عندي حاجة اسمها different customs. different customs يعني العادات الغريبة. يعني ايه العادات الغريبة؟ لو كنت بره قبل كده سافرت أي بلد سواء Arabic country or Arabian country هتلاقي إن عندهم بعض العادات اللي تختلف عن عندنا. وأكيد هم لما جم عندنا هنا في Egypt they found some strange customs and tradition completely different from their own. هو هنا بيديني كذا example لكذا country فيها strange custom. Number 1 Brazil never go out with your hair wet. متخرجش أبدا وشعرك مبلول. Canada and the United States don't arrive early if you are invited to someone's house. لو أنت معزوم عند حد ما توصلش أبدا قبل ميعادك. In some Muslim countries, or we can say in all Muslim countries, don't eat with your left hand. في البلاد المسلمة مش بياكلوا بإيديهم الشمال. In Thailand, never touch a child on the head. مش بنلمس أبدا طفل من راسه. Japan, take off your shoes before you enter someone's home. You take off your shoes قبل ما تدخل بيت أي حد. طيب now it's your turn. دورك بقى في إن أنت هتعمل إيه؟ If you have traveled to any place before or any country and you know some strange customs and tradition, you will write them down to us. هتكتب لنا لو كنت سافرت في أي بلد بعض العادات والتقاليد الغريبة اللي أنت شفتها وهتقول لنا عليها. طب لو ما كنتش سافرت you will use the internet looking for some strange customs around the world. لو بس كتبت على الجوجل كده some strange customs around the world هيجي لنا حاجات كتيرة جدا عن بعض العادات والتقاليد اللي موجودة في دول كتير أوروبية أو عربية مختلفة عن عاداتنا وتقاليدنا.
Why is touching somebody on the head in Thailand taboo? Why can't you chew gum in Singapore? And just why can't you order a white coffee in Italy in the afternoon? Every country and region around the world has their own individual set of cultural rules that help society run smoothly. As a tourist, we can sometimes break those rules unknowingly and find ourselves embarrassed or even in serious legal trouble. So it is usually best to read up on the cultural norms, and if in doubt, look around and observe how the locals behave and do likewise. Today we'll take a closer look at some of these do's and don'ts in this episode of the infographic show, Things You Should Never Do in Other Countries. Smiling at people in Russia might get you into trouble. In Russia, smiling is considered an intimate gesture, so to crack a smile without knowing someone first would be considered overstepping personal boundaries. Never ever present someone with an even number of flowers, as this is reserved for memorials and will be taken as a gesture of impending doom. So if you fall in love in Russia and decide to make your first move with a bouquet of flowers, make sure you're not smiling and the flowers are an odd number, or else you won't be receiving much love from Russia. In India, you should definitely not shake somebody's hand, handle money, or handle food at the market using your left hand, as this hand is the unclean one of the pair and the one used for wiping in the bathroom. Also, while in India, refrain from any sign of physical affection of the opposite sex in public, as there are strict rules against kissing and touching in public, which is kinda strange coming from the country who introduced the Kama Sutra to the world. Also, don't be offended by the lack of lining up in public spaces, as the concept of standing in line and waiting patiently is typically a Western construct. Japan surely has the best sushi in the world, but if you leave a tip at your favorite restaurant in Tokyo, the service staff may see it as degrading, almost like an implication that you think they're poor. And if you happen to be in a restaurant in China, leave a little food on the plate as a compliment to the chef, otherwise he'll think he hasn't provided enough food for you to eat. Over in Italy, never order a cappuccino at a restaurant after 11 a.m., as this is considered a major break of etiquette. Italians are obsessed with digestion, and consuming milk after a meal, according to Italian logic, will mess up your digestion, so make sure you drink all the milk you want at breakfast and not after. Unless that is you are in a super touristy area where milk after breakfast is acceptable. In Singapore, it is illegal to feed birds in public. How can feeding the pigeons be a bad thing? Well, Singaporeans are proud of the cleanliness of their city, and if the birds are able to survive in the city, they are welcome. But constant feeding will cause numbers to skyrocket, and with pigeons comes pigeon poop, and that takes some cleaning to remove from buildings. It is also illegal to throw litter on the street in Singapore, and chewing gum has been banned from entering the country since 2004, so if you are planning a trip, leave the juicy fruit at home. In most Southeast Asian countries, it is very rude to touch somebody on the head, as this is the most sacred part of the body according to Buddhist belief. It follows that the feet are the dirtiest part, so never sit with your feet up and/or pointing at somebody. In Thailand, any conversation about the royal family is usually off limits, and you should never touch a monk, especially if you happen to be a woman. In Southeast Asia, it is very bad form to shout, be rude, or put any local in a situation where they may lose face. Keep in mind, in Thailand alone, there are 14 different types of smiles, and only a handful of those smiles indicate the person is happy or comfortable with the current situation. In Turkey, the OK sign using the thumb and forefinger is seen as an obscene gesture, and in Thailand, the reverse victory finger gesture, thought of as a rude gesture in the UK, is considered fine and used to express the number 2. Also in Thailand, the three-finger Hunger Games hand signal was made illegal in public after student protesters used the hand signal to voice their opposition to military rule. In Germany, using a Nazi hand gesture is a crime, and those doing it will be punished accordingly. In Malaysia, you should point using only your thumbs and refrain from pounding one fist into the other open palm. Both finger pointing and fist pounding are considered rude. And in Italy, if you make the universal rock out sign with your pointer and pinky fingers extended, it means that you think the person you're directing it at is unfaithful and cheating on their partner. So be careful while traveling around the world, as one gesture could very well land you in hot water. Have you ever unknowingly gestured inappropriately in a foreign country and suffered the consequences? Let us know in the comments. Also, be sure to check out our other video called American Behaviors Considered Rude in Other Countries. Thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time!
Finally, thank you for watching this video. كده خلصنا الجزء الأول من Unit 7. إن شاء الله next video هناخد second part of Unit 7. Thank you.